Hey guys, welcome to our video. Today I'm reviewing LEGO set number 76129 with an unclear amount of pieces and meant for ages 7 and up. This set has 4 minifigures and is a set from 2019, specifically the pretty limited Far From Home wave. It has some really cool exclusive minifigures, while also some pretty cool reuses and repart uses. I want to make this a pretty quick review because this is a really old set that now would cost like $60, even though when it originally released it was like $40. So yeah, let's start off with the minifigures. Probably my favorite part of the set, besides maybe the bridge. So the first minifigure up here is the Peter Parker. Peter Parker here is actually a pretty good minifigure. As you can see, he has some accessories, specifically these web pieces. I really like them. They're new for this wave. He has this really cool like hat piece where it's the beanie, but it's in red and with spider's eyes, which makes it look like his mask is lifted up. Looks really cool. He has a face print that's like kind of happy on one side, and if you spin it around the other side, has like a more like shocked, scared expression. You can see the back of his shirt is like this really cool hooded print, and his front is like a really cool, like just chill shirt, Spider-Man costume coming through, normal hoodie. Because in the actual movie, he's meant to be on like summer vacation, so he's kind of like not fully ready, not fully suited up. And I think the most boring part of the minifigure has to be legs. No leg printing, just probably one of the easiest color legs to find, beside maybe like black. Next up, here we have MJ. So yeah, here's the normal kind of like dark hair piece that like a lot of Marvel figures use, and specifically blonde, or for Pepper Potts, I believe, like orange. She has a really cool, like darker face with some lipstick on, like a little smirk here. In the back is like like eyebrow raise. Same hooded like thing where the back is a hoodie. This shirt is reused so much. It's been used for multiple genders, different characters, different races. Literally, I think every like normal. This shirt has been used on basically every character. I think it was even used in a couple Harry Potter characters. It's a normal red shirt with a gray hoodie on top, along some black legs. This is obviously my least favorite minifigure. It's so bland. Spider-Man is the cool helmet. Mysterio was just cool printing, and Hydro Man is exclusive. So obviously this would probably be the dumbest minifigure. And here we have the next minifigure, Mysterio. Mysterio has the really cool kind of like fishbowl head face. It's literally meant to be a fishbowl. I think they've used this as a fishbowl before. Got the completely silver head, really like that. Reminds me of like what they did for the Mandalorian. See, he's got the felt magenta cape. He's got the 2 blue Power Blast pieces. I wish they were green because it's a lot more accurate. Speaking of accuracy, this minifigure is not that accurate. I prefer what they did in that 1/4+ set, where they gave him the gold arms to match the gold hands, because that's so much more accurate. He's got some toe printing. He's got normal leg printing. Some really cool magenta details and highlights. It's a pretty accurate figure besides the arms. If you lift up his cape, you can see he's got a bunch more detail on his back too. It's a pretty good minifigure. And last but not least, we have Hydro Man himself. This is an exclusive character, and we'll start off with by going by his minifigure himself. He's got the bland blue legs, some bland blue arms. His face looks really cool. I believe I actually used it for Electro on my custom Electro head. I think I did. I'm not sure. He's got the blue hands, which look really cool. And his actual torso has some really exclusive and cool, kind of shiny, like chest printing, but watery. And his back is just like the watery bones. You can see he's got some waves that look really cool, some bubbles. Back of his head looks super duper cool. I love this guy. He also comes with this stand to make him look like he's like a big wave coming out of the water. It's a really pretty quick build. It's made in sections, so you can just kind of like pop it off. It's really cool. There's a ton of like stickers on it. So basically, it's a bunch of these pieces, with some of them have stickers that looks like waves, and it's just a simple little, like, I don't know, like cockpit piece that you just kind of slide them on. I really like Hydro Man. This is probably my favorite minifigure in the set, only because he's the only exclusive one beside Peter. It's really a toss-up between either Peter or Hydro Man, because they're both really cool and exclusive. With this done, let's get into the set itself. So let's start off left to right. Over here we have a really cool spider web. Let's start off left to right. Okay. So over here we have this play feature where you could like pretend 2 people are like going on a date, and you could ruin it by just pressing here, and it will launch them. Sometimes they will get stuck and go really hard. Sometimes they'll just go a bit. But you'll see how that play feature works a bit. Next to it, there's a coffee shop with some flower pots. Let me turn around so you can see inside the coffee shop. Inside the coffee shop, there's just a little coffee maker, a coffee mug, and it's really cool. You can see it's meant to be in Venice, so it's kind of suspended. The logo is Flores Cafe. There we go, I'm stupid. On the roof there's vines, and there's a really cool little like entranceway using all these pieces. You can see there's the clock tower. This is meant to be the thing for the movie, even though it doesn't go there. Spiderweb over here to make Peter kind of like stick onto. It's a cool little build. There's some like snot bricks. It's like decoration, I guess. It's pretty cool. It is kind of underwhelming though. There's also a lamppost right here using like the Fez piece. And now let's get an actual bridge. So here's the bridge. Got some webs on it to imply there's been like a battle there. A really cool kind of like staggered, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's really cool. You can recreate the scene from the movie where Hydra-Man kind of just like flings Peter against him. Not fully accurate, but the stairs, I believe you can actually walk down or slide down. Really cool. And there's actually a play feature with this little thing in the back where if you press it, you can launch these things just using a little like ball and socket thing. Which is a thing that if you push, launch it out. It's a really cool play feature, really easy to reset. Just kind of make sure you grab the right side. And bada bing, bada boom, good. There's also some of these clips, so that way you can like add this, so that way you can make it look like Peter swinging, or it's just also there for detail. Going down the steps again, there's some more webs, and what would normally be here is the boat, kind of off to the side there. But there's also a boat. Let me move it back so you can see it. So you go down the steps, and there's a really cool little like kind of warning thing, like the water's there. It's like a buoy, I guess. Some more stairs, and there's a little boat. I always display like MJ running toward the boat. There's also an oar with it using the staff piece that you just kind of slide in. And one thing I also forgot to mention with Peter is Peter also has a second hair piece. Let me put that right here. He is, and here's his alternate face. So yeah, so let me show you the back because there are some Easter eggs on the back. You can see there's a ton of water using these plates. There's a little chain. There's gutter here. This is actual like a gutter piece in there. It's kind of hard to tell. And if you go around, you can see some details. You can see how this function works, where it just kind of does that. A lot of it's kind of hollow though, but you can see there's some detail on the inside. Let me get it in the light. There you go. And there's even a small little Easter egg with a rat eating pizza in the sewer. I do not know if there's like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle reference, but it's actually my first realistic rat piece. It looks insane in there. It looks really good. There's a gem with some gold, and of course a slice of pizza. Probably a reference to that one like video where there was like a rat eating a slice of pizza in New York. But yeah, the build itself, sorry I kind of ran through it pretty quickly, is good. It's short, sweet, and it's mostly pretty accurate. I'd give this set as a whole probably a 7 out of 10. The set itself is really good, easy to play with for a while, even though there's not much substance to it. It's mainly just a big bridge. Cool boat that the box hilariously says in the corner, boat does not float, and there's pretty decent minifigures. I think the minifigures, though, are either kind of bad or really good. Let me put this thing back on. Sorry, I made you bald there, but yeah, I give the set a 7 out of 10. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a fun time making it, and I'll see you in the next one with the bye, guys.